There are a multitude of different sources of energy that are going to be necessary as world demand for energy continues to grow. Developing countries are going to add significant demand increases for energy, while the developed countries, although they're going to start to decrease with efficiencies, such that the global supply demand is going to continue to drive increased requirements for energy over the next multiple decades. What that means is there's no one single source of energy that's going to meet all of our needs, whether it be coal, natural gas, oil, whatever the case may be. We're going to need to look at a sustainable opportunity to develop all sources of energy, quite frankly. I think that's probably what most have said so far today. And so in my mind, some of the areas that it comes down to are a few things, some of the basics. I fully agree with Dr. Rao. As we look to continue to develop technologies, there's a couple things. One, ensure the technologies that are available today for use, we're using the most efficient technologies that are available today. Using old, antiquated, less efficient technologies for new facilities is obviously anti-productive to global supply demand and capabilities that we have available. The second is going to be around innovation. We cannot sit on our laurels. There needs to be continuous innovation in developing new, more advanced technologies, and that's got to be partially driven by government and partially driven by private sectors. I'm not sure if that's what you said, Dr. Rao, but I fully agree. You're a much smarter man than I know. The second one, another thing to think about, and this doesn't come up very often, is especially as it comes to coal and other products. A lot of the inefficiencies that you run into is by the movement of these products globally, whether it's LNG or coal movement. You need to find technologies that can give efficiencies that you can use closer to the source. I don't have data on exactly what drives some of the numbers, but the movement of oil, the movement of, crude, the movement of coal from point A to point B to get to the developing locations drives a very significant amount of the emissions. And so looking for opportunities to have smaller facilities that can be built near the coal mines that can be as efficient as larger ones is extremely important. Right now it's difficult because most of the time the coal, natural gas, et cetera, are in very remote, the places that haven't been already fully developed are in extremely remote locations. And building large-scale facilities becomes exceptionally expensive in these locations. And so as industry, and this is a lot of it will be driven by technology developments and certainly by private industry, as companies look to make smaller and very efficient processes, that's going to be important for long-term development in my mind. So I don't have much else to say because I know there's a lot of people here that probably said the same thing already, but innovation is key to the development of these industries because we will need to use all sources of energy that are available to us to meet the growing demand globally. Thank you.